Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this evening's news broadcast. First, the major headlines. Eritrea and Saudi Arabia conclude cooperation agreement. Newly assigned medical doctors in Al-Urdud hospital alleviating workload. Bombings claim 11 lives in northern Iraq. Police retake Chechen parliament after suicide attack. To start out in our domestic arena, Eritrea and Saudi Arabia concluded a cooperation agreement. The accord was signed by Foreign Minister Osman Saleh on the Eritrean side and Dr. Nazar bin Abdel Madani, Minister of State and the Saudi Foreign Minister, on the side of Saudi Arabia. Moreover, the two ministers conducted extensive discussion on strengthening bilateral relations in diverse sectors. Newly assigned homegrown medical doctors in Al-Urdud hospital are playing major role in alleviating workload in the hospital, stated Mr. Tafarrissiyum, head of administration in the hospital. Noting that previously there were only 2 doctors to treat patients, which in turn used to cause workload, he indicated that medical doctors graduating from Orota School of Medicine have been assigned in the hospital and are making significant contribution in increasing the number of skilled manpower and easing workload. Mr. Tafari further explained that at present there exists no shortage of drugs and health professionals in the hospital and that a surgeon is expected to be deployed in the near future. The newly assigned medical doctors said on their part that they are ready to serve the people and the government with diligence. Students who are pursuing educational opportunities in Barantu and Gandaners assistance schools voiced determination to live up to the nation's expectations. The students, numbering 90, are currently receiving practical training in Karan Hospital to enrich their theoretical knowledge. They commended the collaboration being extended on the part of instructors and health professionals in the hospital. Mr. Mikael Berhes, supervisor of the practical training in the Ministry of Health, said on his part that the growing number of graduates from various health colleges are playing a major role in tackling shortage of skilled manpower. He further explained that the Karan Hospital is creating conducive ground for students to familiarize themselves with diverse diseases and their treatment, as the hospital provides service to patients from the Ansaba region, some parts of Gashbaka and northern Reti regions. The Education Ministry's branch office in the Central Region gave training to over 485 junior school teachers, focusing on the revised curriculum and the newly prepared textbooks. The training is aimed at familiarizing young teachers who graduated from colleges with the newly prepared textbooks for junior schools on the basis of the new curriculum, according to Mr. Balai Haptagabur, head of research, planning and training in the branch office. Meanwhile, training was offered to school directors and administrators as well as teachers on student handling, school regulations, punishment and its impact, advice and consultation, as well as the role of parents in the teaching-learning process. In a meeting with the inhabitants of my Shegli administrative area, Lalai Gash subzone, the commander of the police force in the subzone, Captain Habtuwaldaab, called on the inhabitants to step up participation in preventing crime through raising awareness regarding law. He noted that simple cases and wrongdoings that could be easily settled are assuming complicated trends due to limited awareness of the society and negligence on the part of some individuals. Captain Habtu further stressed the significance of maintaining close relations between the public and the police in gathering accurate information and preventing criminal acts. He pointed out that a law-abiding society has a vital role to play in bequeathing the cherished values and norms to future generations. Captain Habtu went on to urge parents to properly follow up their children who dropped out from school and engaged in futile activities. Various activities are being carried out in Orana and Ad-Dukhala subzone to raise public awareness and promote sanitation campaigns and thereby prevent communicable diseases. A lecture in which village health representatives, area administrators, and team leaders was offered in Orona, focusing on preventing diseases resulting from ill hygiene. The head of the Health Ministry's branch in the southern region, Mr. Asaf Agora Mikhail, explained that public awareness regarding communicable diseases is gaining momentum thanks to the intensive campaign and lecture being undertaken. In this connection, he stated that increased endeavors would be exerted to keep intact the achievements registered in controlling malaria infection and further drop it to the lowest level possible. The administrator of Mbabaria, Mr. Shimano Guskirane, noted that about 78 village health representatives have been trained and are providing active service in all administrative areas. Reports indicated that anti-mosquito pesticides have been sprayed and that over 25,000 mosquito nets have been treated with medication besides covering up mosquito breeding spots. And now, dear viewers, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with the news from around the world. Stay tuned.